Hello, everybody. Good evening. Evening because I just finished my work day and I've been working 10 to 6. So that's life right now. Duncan's at work and I am just so thrilled to be done with work. We caught up, meaning like I was hired temporarily to catch a project up, and for the first time since March, my coworker is officially mostly caught up, which is great news, and she can actually take 2 days off. She actually hasn't had days off since COVID started, so this is super exciting. And I'm comfortable enough where I don't need her to work this weekend. So, good news all around. So, I'm sitting on my laptop. I'm about to get an Oso cameo here, but hi, buddy. Just working on getting caught up on the Lula front. I am massively behind, which means I'm not going to cruise qualify for July, which is fine. I'll start again in August, but I do want to just get some stuff done and get some sales back in because I don't know how long I'm going to have my temporary job, so I got to prepare. That being said, um, that's really the plan. I also have to unpack my suitcase. Nothing too exciting, but I did get news that I have Tuesday off next week, which means Duncan and I can go to Epcot, which I'm super excited about. Um, and the other thing we're still kind of waiting on is Disneyland delayed their opening. Um, they haven't said when, but we have our DVC reservation for the end of July and they're not canceling yet. So we're kind of curious about that. But the reason I am waiting for them to cancel on me versus the other way around is one, I don't know if they'll open DVC early like they did here in Florida without the parks being open. Um, we're just kind of waiting to see. And they probably are too. But the other reason is if they cancel versus me cancel, I have a little bit more say with my points, if that makes sense, as far as banking them and whatnot. So I am waiting for them to call me. And that if that's a thing, we go on vacation next week. So I don't know. I mean, I really don't think it's going to happen, but they haven't canceled yet, so I'm not canceling my flights because they were super duper cheap. This little buddy wants all the attention tonight. He has not left me alone in hours. He keeps coming up and headbutting me or tapping me or wanting butt scratches. Where's my hand, buddy? Oh, buddy, I need my hands to do work and be productive. He says, I don't care, Mom. Pet me. You were gone. Daily Disney for July 17th from Frozen. Inside the Ice Palace, Anna tells Elsa that she has accidentally set off an eternal winter. As Elsa becomes upset, it begins to snow inside the palace. The more Anna tries to convince Elsa to return to Arendelle, the harder it snows. Elsa's emotions have conjured an indoor blizzard. You guys, today,
Today was a day.
what day is it? It's
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, I had that moment earlier tonight as well. What day is it?
We wanted to backtrack a little bit. Well, one, there's some Disney news. So it's official that 3 attractions are closed
Forever.
forever. And 2 are at Animal Kingdom, and 1 is at Magic Kingdom. We'll start with Magic Kingdom because I already kind of thought that they had closed this. I can't believe they still held on to the seasonal status, but Stitch's Great Escape at Magic Kingdom and Tomorrowland is no more.
I feel like that was just an announcement so they could just finally pull the sign down.
Yeah. I don't know. So they've been using the old pre-show area, well, the first pre-show area as a Stitch meet and greet. And maybe it's finally time that they're gonna do something with that space. Excuse me.
But they announced that it was officially
It's officially
never
not
coming
seasonal.
back.
Yeah. Even though, like,
It hasn't been back in a year.
over a year.
Yeah.
But, yeah, anyway. Can't it just cuddled into my stomach, and I guess this is just how it's gonna be right now. The other thing is Primeval Whirl at Animal Kingdom, which also has been seasonal for like a year-ish.
Ish.
Yeah. But it's kind of like an unwritten thing that once an attraction starts going seasonal, it rarely comes back. The exception being Carousel of Progress. That came back. I think Hall of Presidents was like limited, but maybe I'm making that up. But Carousel of Progress definitely was seasonal for a little bit.
I wonder what they're gonna do with the Primeval Whirl space.
Okay, so that's my thing. A lot of people are hopping on the, it's funny because, we got back to Animal Kingdom and the first thing I say is, dang, I love Dinoland USA and Chester and Hester's underrated because it is so popular on social media to hate on Dinoland, specifically Chester and Hester. I feel like people don't realize the genius that it is. It's so funny. So clever, and it wasn't actually a parking lot. Like, they made it look like that. That's hilarious. I don't know. People don't get it. But a lot of people think it's the end of Dinoland. I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you could do something with that. It's not that much space, which is why I feel like that's why they ended up putting that there anyway.
Right.
What are you going to do with that space? I don't see them putting Indiana Jones at Animal Kingdom.
They would have to overlay the whole thing.
Yeah. And in my opinion, which Disney can do what they want, Indiana Jones is an archaeologist, but that doesn't really fit in the theme of Animal Kingdom, which is like animals of the past, present, future, and made up. Not future, made up. Imaginary, extinct, and current. When you think of the Animal Kingdom logo, it's...
Dinosaurs, giraffes, and dragons.
Is there a dinosaur?
I think so. I think there's like a dinosaur.
A what?
Dinosaur.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how archaeology really fits into that unless you were going to... I guess you could, like, say that he found dinosaur bones, but at that point...
He's not really a dinosaur archaeologist.
Right, well,
that's he's like a sociology archaeologist.
So, right, and if you're going to have him find dinosaur bones, why not keep dinosaur?
Well, maybe he could just find crystal skulls.
I was thinking that too. I was like, but that's even further off of Animal Kingdom. Aliens.
Animals not of this planet.
Okay, that's what Pandora is for. But anyway, so I don't think... I mean, when you think about the space of Primeval Whirl and
it's
games
so small.
And Triceratops Spin, it's just not that big.
I don't know. There's not that much space behind it.
No, because there's no maintenance bay. It's just that little loopy thing.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. Because when you see them, you know what I mean? To take them off of there, they just have that little loopy thing.
I mean, like, even... like, if they wanted to expand towards backstage, the road's, like, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, they haven't had all the effects working on that ride
in forever.
I mean, literally like a decade.
I feel like they fixed them and they worked for a week and then they were all broken again.
Mm-hmm. Well, they haven't had the one working in a really long time.
Which one?
The swinging things. Like the asteroids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not terribly sad, but it's funny, both times when Stitch was open, last time Stitch was open and the last time Primeval World was open, I made a point, even though Duncan didn't want to ride it. I was like, this is probably our last time on this, so we need to do it. And we waited in a Primeval line that was pretty long. It was so cold.
We waited like 45 minutes for Primeval World.
And wasn't it super cold?
Yes.
I remember it being
it was chilly.
Yeah. Anyway, so lastly is Rivers of Light, which kind of shocked me. The other ones were kind of like, oh yeah, I mean, that's pretty much been
in the cards.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. But Rivers of Light surprised me. Now, I do know that it's not that popular with guests.
But they did so much work.
I know. In my opinion, I do not love Rivers of Light. If I had to pick, I would say the Rivers of Light We Are One second version is superior to the first one.
Yeah, the first one, like, there's a narrative, but there was also, like, no narrative in that first one. It was so weird.
But I will say above both, I actually preferred the
Jungle Book?
Jungle Book Alive with Magic, which was clearly a thrown together last minute, crap, Rivers of Light doesn't work show. But I preferred it to either of Rivers of Light.
Listen, if we could just be done with water screens. Disney, be done with water screens.
Here's the thing, they work at Fantasmic just fine.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
They have the same problems. If the lighting's not right, if it gets too dark, if there's too much light out, you can't see the screens.
Yeah.
The only place it's ever really worked like almost 100% of the time is World of Color, and that's because they're gigantic.
The ones at Animal Kingdom are pretty gigantic.
I don't know, man. Those ones in the back just like never look good.
No, they're too spread out, I think.
I don't know. Can we just be done with water screens? They don't work.
Yeah, they don't work in that space, it seems.
All it takes is one strong breeze and your water screen shot.
I don't know. I feel like there's enough successful water screens though that I don't know what the problem is with Rivers of Light not working, but other places have figured it out, so I think they can. I don't know. But I don't think nighttime spectacular, if you will, is gone from Animal Kingdom because they put all that money into that
arena.
Yeah, I don't know what you call it. The seating.
Amphitheater.
They're gonna use it.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna do something like World of Color, because World of Color is just so popular. But then I'm kind of wondering, like, they have the Lotus, they've merchandised the Lotus Blossom. Can you somehow do a World of Color and still have barges? You can't really, because you're going to have things sticking out of the water. And, like, that would kind of ruin that beautiful scenery. Unless you can find a way to do it and keep them underwater. Unless you only
bring the barges out for the show.
No, I know, but like, imagine, I kind of feel like the lagoon at California Adventure is kind of gross looking with all the little things sticking out of it, you know?
Right, but what if all those things were little barges? And they only rolled on out for World of Color.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They wouldn't be there.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
They wouldn't be, but they have lights in the water.
Yeah. Yeah. They wouldn't be able to light this stuff as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if the water screens being on barges is the problem. They're not permanent water screens.
Are the water screens on barges? I don't think they are. The big ones aren't.
Really?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think they work very well. That's just me.
I mean, they don't. That's why it's no more, but I'll be curious to see. I mean, they have some time, right? Because when are we ever going to be able to...
2022?
Yeah.
Nighttime shows return in 2022.
I don't think it's going to be 2022, but by the time they have to announce something for that, yes, I think.
Yeah. I just think they don't plan on keeping Epcot or keeping Animal Kingdom open late
Yeah.
for a long time. And if it's going to be a 6 o'clock park again, there's no need to keep a middling level nighttime attraction.
Yeah.
That you might roll out in like December because that's when you would be open that late.
Yeah.
And then to close it back down. Oh.
I'm not terribly sad about it, though I really did enjoy We Are One. But
they'll put something better there.
I believe that.
Or they won't, and it'll just be a nice seating area.
No, I think they'll do something. Just gotta rework it, and now they have all this time
to write. I mean,
because the park's gonna be closed. Is closed so early now.
They could even like run stuff.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they have money to run stuff?
Mm-hmm. Watch them just like completely rename it and like
just roll the same thing up and just roll the same thing out.
Could see that too.
Journey of Light.
Yeah. I don't know.
The Circle of Life will be some Lion King thing.
Anyway, it's late. Look at this doggo.
I don't know how you're gonna sleep like that, but I don't think she's moving anywhere else.
She's a baby. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thanks for coming to the show! What did he say?